Hello, you guys. Hello, all you gal pals and gents. This is Palm Springs Cindy coming to you from my car. We're going to ride together. I have a little situation that I want to share with you. Years ago, here's the backstory. Years ago, there was I went to this man named, well, I'll keep him nameless, but he was an old-time Palm Springs gentleman. Kind of quirky, and and he was a framer. He does framing, custom framing, and I was turned on to him by a friend. So he's actually done quite a bit. Well, he's done all my framing, and when I bought pictures that without frames, I bought my frames from him, and it was, usually a good deal. He did a good job. Okay, fast forward 10, 15, 20 years. Now my daughter has been collecting, and it's really been kind of fun. She's been collecting potato sacks from different vacation spots. So, for example, she got like a potato sack from Idaho, Idaho potatoes. And she, just different sizes, and they're vintage and they're cool. So she asked, now that she has a little collection of them, she wanted to get them framed. She figured this is where they're going to go. This is the kind of size of frame I need, whatever. So I suggested this man that had done my framing. So I actually went with her because she said she wanted some help picking out frames and whatnot. I think my phone's gonna flip out of my thing here. Sorry about that, guys. So she and I went to the art place, studio, the framing, and we spent, kind of a long time talking with the owner, this quirky gentleman, looking at different frames, how, would they need a background, would they not, whatever. So she made a decision. Now here's the bad part. She paid $600. She paid for them. And we left. He said they should be ready 5 to 6 weeks. Okay, that was last November. So, one thing led to another. They weren't finished. They weren't done for one reason or another. So she, she followed up. She's good about that. She kept records, and, I called him on this day. He said, they're not ready because of blah, blah, blah. And then I thought, okay, he said to call again next week. I called again. Now they're not ready because the guy's mother died or whatever. There was always some kind of a fairly valid reason why her frames weren't ready, or her art pieces. So anyway, long story short, finally he says to her, she drives out there and says, what's up? She brings her receipt. She has her receipt. She brings her receipt, and she's, what's up? I want my, enough time already. So finally he says he's misplaced them. Something like he's misplaced them. So she's like, he says, give me a little time. I'll really tackle this. I'll find him, whatever. So, okay, what's she going to do? So then she gives him the time he requested. She goes back, and he says angrily that he's already given them to somebody, and it must have been her. And she said, no, you didn't give them to me. I have my receipt. Wouldn't you have taken my receipt and then give, as we would have exchanged my goods? Here's my receipt, proof of payment. So he said, well, I don't know what to tell you, but I don't have them. And then he said, and I'm going to get an attorney. When she told me that, I said, good, I want him to get an attorney, because what's his excuse? You have the receipt. You've kept records of contact. So yeah, let him get an attorney. And so anyway, she asked me today if not only is she out $600, but she also has lost her little mementos of these potato sacks that she has collected. So at any rate, I'm going today to meet her, and we're going to go to the art store, the framing store, and talk to the man again. Since I went with her the first time, I'm thinking that maybe it'll jar his memory, like, oh, it was the two of you. I remember that now. Bottom line, he needs to give her money back, and he should compensate her for losing the art, obviously. I don't know how much power she has. She has the receipt, and, like she said, she's going to turn him into the Better Business Bureau, but that doesn't give her money back. So please, said a little prayer, let the Lord be our advocate, and don't go crazy. I said, in the world of horrible stories, yes, this is not right, and it is not fair, but it may be something that you're going to have to let roll off. You're going to have to walk away from. Is it worth being emotionally irritated and upset over? I don't know. I don't know. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go take care of some business. We're going to take care of business. Yes, we all are. There, I did flip my camera. That block wall to the right is. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get a green light. Is a beautiful housing development, El Dorado, something. And actually, I have. No, it's not there. See how pretty Indian Wells is? And then you see the mountains out way ahead. My bottom line, he said, give me one more week to see what I'm going to do. And of course, she asked me to be quiet, let her do the talking. So I was like, okay, but I know. So I said, well, you could give her money back. She's got the original receipt. Give her money back. Problem solved. You can't make up for the art she has lost, which was, it was special to her because actually one of her aunts helped her pick them out, and her aunt has now passed away. So, said, you can't replace the art, but you can give her a refund. Well, he said, well, give me one more week. So she said, I will come back Saturday. Now, keep in mind, she's been there several times. I will come back next Saturday, and we will have a solution to the problem. She said, either you get your attorney here, or I will contact my attorney. And she gets like so much, a free half hour through her credit, through her school union, to contact an attorney for free. A half an hour's worth of advice, which she's already called, and he never returned the call. But she can pursue that and take him to the Better Business Bureau and take him to small claims court, which is probably what she's going to have to do. So anyway, what a dang nightmare. Then after we left there with no resolve other than come back next week, give me more time, she said, I'm furious. And I said, I don't blame you. She said, he could at least be humble about it. He could at least be apologetic. I'm so sorry. This has never happened before. I want to make this right. No, I'm going to get an attorney. So I said, let's go. She said to me, have you eaten? And I said, no. And she said, we decided, let's go have a glass of iced tea. Let's sit down. So we walked down to the corner of this little building area where there's a little cafe. Well, it was closed. So I said, let's get in the car. Right across the street is the Ritz Carlton, back up in the mountains. I took video, I'll show you. And I said, let's go to the Ritz Carlton. And sit down and cool down, and we'll talk there and have lunch. So, okay, which we did. And like I said, I'll share a video of it. So here we are, just drove up to the Ritz Carlton. We had valet service. This is where you pull your car in for the valet. Isn't it beautiful? The mountains, the palm trees, gorgeous. Then this, I walked out on the patio. This is a video from the patio. And if you look far out, there's this city you can see at the very bottom of that hill. I think I did part of this on slow motion just so that you could get enjoy looking. But doesn't it look so luxurious and like really being on a vacation? I tried to not get people in the video, I don't know why, just for their own personal privacy. But so the camera kind of swoops up to avoid people sometimes. I love going there, and it was truly right across the street, but you have to climb up into the mountains a little bit to get to the Ritz Carlton. Here we are indoors. We chose to sit indoors because it was air conditioned. We were hot and needed to cool down a little bit. So I'm swooping over people. We ordered a cauliflower pizza and a hummus vegetable platter, and it was very good. And it gave us time to sit and process meeting with the framing man and go over options, go over the conversation, which we really needed to do. So, okay, that was that. So then we cooled down, we talked, and of course it was wonderful for me because I enjoy her company, and that was all good. So then after I left her, that's when I went to Ross on my way home because I can't fit into anything, you guys. I'm so tired of being so uncomfortable. I've got to do this. I've got to do it. So when I get home, I'm gonna go get in the pool. I'm gonna go up to the clubhouse, get in the pool, cool down, and take my little ankle weights, get some exercise. But I do want to try these things that I bought on for you. Try them on for me too, because I haven't been able to. I'm sorry, I am touching my hair, but because I'm so perspiry that it's like sticking to me, I'm pulling down now because the air conditioning is better. I'm going to put you on. Okay, you guys, we're at Ross. You can't try anything on, so I have a few things set aside I'm going to show you guys. I'm desperate for things that fit. Okay. What do you think about this? Here's the neckline, and it's like this, and but then at the bottom, like that. So I might get that, and it has slippage, so you cannot see through it. Okay, another one, jammies. I need a pair of jams. Then I found this little dress. This is from Macy's, and I did try it. The back. It's got that little panel. Very light. Just straight, like a straight little shift. Then I'm getting a little more daring. Look at this. I'm not sure about this, but until I lose some weight. It's a cha-cha vente. And, you know, I'd have to wear a little t-shirt under it, but it's one of these where it's a high-low. Hold on. Let me get this better for you. So it's a little bit lower in the back, like to my knees, and then shorter in the front under my tummy. Then I found this. This is what I'm wearing right now, but in a pink. This is long. So $12.99. So I think I'm gonna get that. And then I got a couple pair of undergarments. What am I gonna do, you guys? Nothing fits me. I've got to do something. And I am. Come on, let's go. Let's see here. Come on. Look at these cute little bath mat set. Love that. And they have some really cute comforters. That's a Waverly, another Waverly. This row must all be Waverly. Hamilton Hotel or Hamilton Home. So, you know, these aren't bad. I gotta tell you. Cute. You go, girl. Pillows. It's always nice to get a fresh pillow. And these are those satin pillows. My grandmother used to sleep on those. She swore it saved her hair, her hairstyle. Okay, let's look at some of these cute little home things. These are cute baskets. I did try to buy some, well, I didn't try, I bought a couple candles. I like this size. They're at $8.99 or $7.99. That's cute. Okay, turning around. Diffuser. Let's go to purses. My gosh, aren't these pretty? Set of 20 dinner plates, and they're plastic. Those are gorgeous. I'm liking this. How much is that? $5. Let's see. I don't like this one. Or do I like this one? Yeah, I like that one. I'm gonna get that. big pink rug like this. Shot. Actually, that one's not bad. I want one like this. It's not the right color. That's pretty. And I love these rag rugs. This one too, not my color. I have just been out and about. I'm leaving Ross, and I have some good film from Ross, so we're going to be going shopping together at Ross, even though I'm on my way home. It is hot. It is 108 degrees here in Palm Springs, and I just, like I said, I just left Ross, and I bought these candles. Bought this one and another one, and it fell out of my bag and broke, so they were nice enough to give me my money back. Of course, it happened right there in the store. And I bought some, because I have put so much weight on, I'm just uncomfortable. So I thought I went to Ross thinking I could find a few little outfits that would fit me until I can drop some of this weight and fit back into my clothes, better. So, I'm all sweaty, it's hot. So anyway, I did, and I showed some of them to you in the store, but you can't try anything on. So I am going to go home, and I'll try things on once I'm home.